Why hire a financial advisor? It's a reasonable question. After all, in today's world, investors have more tools and resources than ever before. Low-cost index funds, robo-advisors, online brokerages, countless podcasts, books, and YouTube channels. It's easy to think, why pay someone for something I can do myself? But here's the truth. Investing isn't just about knowledge. It's about behavior. It's about discipline. And it's about strategy. And that's where the real value of the financial advisor comes in. According to research from Vanguard, a company known for its commitment to low-cost investing and long-term discipline, financial advisors can provide meaningful, measurable value. In fact, for a framework called Advisor Alpha, Vanguard estimates that a skilled advisor can potentially add up to 3% in net returns per year, not by beating the market, but by helping clients make better decisions. So let's walk through this idea together. Let's explore how a financial advisor creates value, not just in terms of returns, but in terms of peace of mind, confidence, and long-term financial success. First, what exactly is Advisor Alpha? Vanguard developed this concept to help quantify the qualitative, to give structure to the often invisible ways that advisors create value, ways that don't show up in a performance chart but matter deeply to long-term results. It's not about stock picking or timing the market. It's not about finding the next hot fund. It's about adding value through guidance, planning, coaching, and smart, disciplined execution. Advisor Alpha is built around 7 core values. We're going to walk through each one. Let's start with what Vanguard considers the most important value of all: behavioral coaching. As humans, we are emotional creatures. We're hardwired to avoid pain, seek safety, and respond quickly to threats. That's helpful in nature, but in investing, those instincts can be dangerous. When the market drops, fear takes over. When we see others getting rich, greed kicks in. And too often, investors make decisions based on emotion, not on strategy. A good financial advisor acts as a behavioral guardrail. They help clients resist panic, selling during downturns. They keep clients from chasing trends. They provide perspective when headlines create anxiety. And most importantly, they help people stay the course, which is often the hardest thing to do in the moment, but the most rewarding thing to do over time. According to Vanguard, this behavioral coaching alone can account for up to 1.5% of added value annually. In many ways, it's like a personal trainer for your money. You might know what to do, but having someone keep you accountable and consistent, now that's a game changer. Second, asset allocation. This is the process of dividing your investments across various asset classes like stocks, bonds, cash, or alternative investments in a way that fits your specific risk tolerance, goals, and time horizon. Many investors either take on too much risk and panic when the market falls, or they take on too little risk and struggle to grow their wealth over time. A financial advisor brings objectivity and experience to this decision. They help create a diversified portfolio that is aligned with your personal financial plan, not just your gut feelings. And this isn't a one-time decision. As your life changes, your goals shift, or the markets evolve, your asset allocation needs to be updated. That's where the advisor becomes an invaluable asset, not just in building the plan, but in keeping it relevant and effective. Third value add is cost-effective implementation. Here's something that often gets overlooked: the difference between gross returns and net returns. A great advisor focuses not just on how much your investments make, but on how much you are actually going to keep. This means helping you choose low-cost, tax-efficient investment vehicles, minimize unnecessary trading or turnover, avoid hidden fees or underperforming funds. Just like with compounding returns, small savings on taxes and fees today can turn into significant gains over time. And remember, Vanguard itself is a pioneer of low-cost investing. If they are saying an advisor is worth the fee, that should tell you something. Value added number 4, rebalancing, staying on track. Over time, the market moves. Your stock allocation might grow too large after a strong rally. Your bond position might shrink after a slump. This drift changes the risk level of your portfolio, sometimes dramatically. A good advisor rebalances your portfolio periodically, bringing it back in line with your goal and risk tolerance. They do this with tax efficiency in mind, without letting emotions drive the process. This discipline helps manage risk and keep your plan on course, regardless of what the market is doing. Value added number 5, tax smart planning and withdrawal strategies. For those approaching or living in retirement, this next value is huge. Advisors help develop withdrawal strategies and how and when to take the money out of your accounts, so you don't outlive your assets and you minimize taxes along the way. This includes things like coordinating withdrawals across taxable, tax-deferred, and tax-free accounts, timing capital gains, managing required minimum distributions, planning Roth conversions, using charitable giving to reduce taxes. Done correctly, these strategies can preserve wealth and increase after-tax income significantly. Value added number 6, asset location. Let's clear something up real quick. Asset location is not the same as asset allocation. Asset allocation is about what you invest in, things like stocks, bonds, cash, and the overall mix of your portfolio. Asset location is about where you place those investments across your taxable, tax-deferred, and tax-free accounts. Why does that matter? Because different investments are taxed differently, and different accounts treat taxes differently. So by putting the right investments in the right accounts, you can reduce taxes and increase your after-tax return. So for example, an advisor can help you put bonds in tax-deferred accounts like traditional IRAs to avoid paying taxes on interest every year, keep stocks in taxable accounts to benefit from capital gains rates and tax loss harvesting, and put high growth or tax inefficient assets in Roth IRAs so all the growth is tax-free. It's the same portfolio, same risk, but better tax treatments and better results over time. That's what asset location is all about, and it's one more way a great financial advisor adds real, lasting value. And finally, total wealth planning and peace of mind. A financial advisor is more than just an investment guide. They are a comprehensive planner who helps integrate all areas of your financial life: retirement planning, education funding, insurance needs, estate planning, social security timing, legacy planning, and perhaps more importantly, they help you navigate life transitions. Whether it's a job change, marriage, divorce, new child, illness, inheritance, or just aging, an advisor brings clarity, stability, and expertise when you need it most. They give you confidence that someone is looking out for your whole financial picture, not just your portfolio. So let's get back to the question, why hire a financial advisor? Because real investing success isn't about beating the market. It's about building a plan that works for you and sticking to it for decades. It's about avoiding costly mistakes, staying disciplined, and making thoughtful, tax-smart decisions. It's about having a partner who puts your interests first, who brings clarity when things are confusing, who keeps you moving forward when the world is screaming, turn back. That's what Vanguard's Advisor Alpha captures, and that's why hiring the right financial advisor may be one of the most valuable decisions you'll ever make. Not just for your money, but for your peace of mind, for your family, and for your future. If you'd like to find out more about how we at AMP Consulting go about your financial management process, please contact us at info@advisormanageportfolios.com. We look forward to educating you further and to speaking to you again soon. Till next time.